So let me ask you this.
Yeah.
When a good cop turns turns a blind eye, is he still a good cop?
Not really. Not really, but I mean, it's just like on the streets and you're in the hood, you might, let's say, Alonzo, you're doing an interview and somebody breaks a law in front of you and the cops come and ask you, hey, Alonzo, who shot the guy? Alonzo's going to be like, I don't know. I'm just following the rules of the game.
Hey.
So the guy...
And I went to the Ontario parole office, and that's when I get my parole officer there, the gang unit there. They start questioning me about this murder that happened in 1998.
Before I even went to YA or jail myself, my older homies, you know what they used to tell me?
What?
This is in the 80s. Hey, watch out for them Crips. Straight up, watch out for them Crips. The Bloods are cool.
Cool, right.
Straight up,
right,
that's it.
right.
Because you got to remember, in the 80s, the Bloods weren't walking the line.
They wasn't.
Not that they were punks or anything, because you were so deep. Yeah, you guys were outnumbered. And what were you guys doing?
Politicking.
Pressing up.
Yeah, hell yeah.
What are your thoughts about gays in the military?
This again, so in the military, it's what you can do, right?
Right.
So if you can do your fucking job, then do your fucking job. And I don't care what you come from, what you do. If you're good at your fucking job, you cannot deny that. You cannot deny results.
That's right. Yeah.
So that's where I base it off.
Years ago, I was willing to die for this shit, man. I was willing to kill for this shit. I was willing to go do life in prison for this shit, man. But like I said, that hood shit, it's all mental, man. It ain't nothing real, man. It's all fucking fake, homeboy.
It had been in a magazine before.
Nice.
But this thing had these fucking big ass white walls.
You don't like the
man.
big white walls?
No,
I like the
nah, the Northerners like
They
it.
like 'em,
They
huh?
like the big white walls. The Southerners
I'm
like
from
the
Hollywood, so that's why.
Yeah, that's why you want the big one.
So like now, okay, let me be committed to my wife now. Let me be committed to my family. Let me be loyal to them. You know, let me put everything that I was putting into the neighborhood, put it now into my family, and to like rebuilding my life.
Hold on. Why the name American Cholo?
I don't know if you know my story. I started banging in 1989.
Uh-huh.
I was in and out of YA for about 6 years.
Oh, what?
I got out in 99 was the last time I was on parole. When I got out in 99, I got off parole. I started working construction, started digging ditches, brother. And I told myself I'm not going to dig ditches for the rest of my life. So eventually became a contractor, started living the American dream and the American life. So I say
that.
I've lived the Cholo life to the fullest, and now I'm living the American life to the fullest. So now I'm the American Cholo.
I love that, bro.
Vamos a ver, estamos aquí, Sábado Gigante. Aquí estamos con el Boo, el Marvelous One, Chris on the mics, and Big Rooster in the back.
Alright, people, you know what it is, man. My name is Gil. This is the American Cholo Podcast. Typically, Boo was over there, but the reason because of show business. Boo in the house.
That's right. What's up?
And Big Marvelous, what's up? Hey, how you doing, man?
What's up, man? Thank you for having me again.
Nah, for sure, man. If anybody doesn't see Yeye in the house, Yeye was actually the one that kind of got us all together because I said I wanted to have you and Yeye in here because it had been some great conversation. Yeye had to cancel last minute. We're trying to reschedule. It's all love, Yeye. Do your thing, brother. But hey, let's start talking some stuff. And wait, you went the? Oh, you weren't at the Dodger game.
No, I was just outside on my heart.
Yeah, that's why I saw they threw the mayor yesterday, real bad. You didn't see that?
Nah,
That fool,
I heard it from the outside. Nah,
that fool walks into the. That fool walks into the baseball game, and then they're first day, they're announcing everything, and Magic Johnson, like, please everybody, welcome to the thing, Magic Johnson, and everything, yeah, and they say, Mayor Garcetti, dude.
why did you get booed?
Boo. My personal opinion,
Yeah.
you think the COVID thing? I think for shutting stuff down too much.
Yeah.
I believe it.
Yeah,
I believe it.
okay, yeah.
Also, I think the COVID would be one, and I think the homelessness is another.
Man, the homeless.
It's
bad.
We talked about it, people don't like to hear it, but it's out of control.
Yeah.
We talked about.
Right?
I think some conversations something needs to be done at this point.
Do it. I'm telling
You
you.
know?
The COVID thing's almost over. Hopefully you'll join me for my camping trip I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go camp out at the mayor's house. We're gonna take tents.
Yeah, I think I can.
There you go.
Let's do it.
I'm down.
Once all this COVID shit goes, I'm gonna get my truck. I'm gonna put one of those bathrooms in it that you can tow, right?
Yeah.
That way we got somewhere to
Yeah.
take a leak.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
gonna go out there, pull out my launcher. I'm gonna get my tent up there, and when the cops come, I'm gonna say, you need to give me 3-day notice. And I'm gonna sit there and I'm gonna try to get as many followers, subscribers, go there, camp out with me. Why? Because the rich people that are his neighbors, they're gonna start calling, what the hell is going on in our city? They say, what's going on in your city right now? It's what's going on all over the rest of the city. But you guys have money, so the cops won't let you guys stay. And that's wrong. And that's why this problem is not being addressed. They're hiding it under the homeless problem, the big drug addict problem. But dude, I mean, you coming over here? Where you get off on Victory?
Yeah, right here off the for the UA. All off the arm wrap up.
Yeah.
Same as my city.
Yeah.
Right there.
Yep.
It's fucking horrible.
It's horrible.
So what do we do, Google?
Mayor City, we're coming. We're gonna camp out in front of your house. American Cholo will be there.
Yeah, you know what I'm telling you. I know about heart attack. Well, you call the news, all that, but I guarantee they're gonna try to push us out, dude. And that's what they said. No, I mean, yeah, that's what they booed our city. Yeah, he's fucking up, I think, dude. So, one of the things I wanted to talk about. All right, I got a couple here on the list, right? Do you consider your homies all friends, or do you also consider your friends all homies, or is there a difference?
There's a big difference. Homies are, you could call a lot of people your homies, but there's very few that you could call a righteous friend. It's two different categories, I believe, just my personal, from experience. And, you know, there's homies that I can call friends, and then there's homies that'll just be, it's like, you know, what's that movie? It's a good movie to reference. When he goes, Donnie Brasco.
Okay.
Have you seen Donnie Brasco? When he goes, this is a friend of mine, and this is a friend of ours.
Oh, yeah,
you know, that really means something, you know, out here. So, I mean, yeah, you could call, you know, like when you have a closest homeboy, you introduce him to another homie or somebody else, you say, this is my primo.
Right.
You know, I know we had a habit of doing that. But yeah, a friend and a homie, I think it's two different things. What do you think?
Same thing. Homie's a homie. You know, you see every once in a while when you catch up to him, you're not calling him every day, you're not checking up on him. You see him in the hood, what's up, homie? That's it. You know, have a beer with them, whatever. But a friend is somebody you go looking for, and they come looking for you.
Yeah.
You know, you call on a daily or every week or whatever.
I think when you first get into a gang and you join it, you kind of go in there thinking these guys are all my friends because you're young and a lot of times you guys start off as friends.
Yeah,
I did.
Yeah, so did I.
But as the years go on and people have different directions they're taking their lives, different directions they're taking their gang careers and all that, you start noticing that
you don't see eye to eye no more.
No, I would say straight up. I don't know about your guys' neighborhood. My neighborhood, I got very few friends from my hood. Straight up, even friends in my life, I could say I can count them on one hand.
Yeah.
I don't have many friends. Do I have homies? I got homies up the ass.
Yeah.
You're my homie. You're my homie. Homies all day long. But the difference between a true friend and another thing, I could be all their friends, but they may not be mine because this is why. The difference between a friend and a homie is we're out fucking partying. It's 10 o'clock at night. You got to go to work the next day. Somebody says, hey, let's go to another bar, dude. Your homie's going to be like, fuck yeah, let's go. Let's go.
Yeah.
Your friend
We'll
is
be
like,
that. We'll go to work tomorrow. Yeah.
That's the biggest difference. And I think a lot of people, they get that fucking skewed. Like, I always tell Rooster, hey, fool, they're not your friends, they're your homies, fool. Your homie's going to say, let's party. Your homie's going to say, let's shoot this motherfucker.
Yeah.
Your homie's going to say, fuck it, I don't give a fuck. Your friend is going to be like, no, fool, don't go with that girl, you got a good wife. Or whatever it is.
Oh, yeah.
Some other fool that don't give a fuck. That's your homie, but that's...
He's going to watch you fall off the cliff.
He's
And then laugh and point when you fall. Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, I just thought to put that out there because there's a lot of, especially young guys, they get into that thing. All these guys are. It's most of the guys in the hood, they don't even know what the fuck life is about either. They're just fucking running rampant and doing their thing, man. So friends are homies are different.
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes. I saw you put something up. I want to hear about the NWO, New World Order.
Okay.
What do you think it is?
The New World Order is it's already here. Like people are waiting for like an exact date. Or the New World Order is going to start this, or the New World Order is going to begin after this. The New World Order has already been taking place, but like how do you say it? In sections, or like every 5 years there's another change, or every 5 years it's progressively happening to our people with new laws that are changing, with new stuff, because you know the government itself can't just say, oh, here, this is it, you're gonna get vaccinated and this is what you have to do, but they're gonna progressively do it over time.
Yeah.
So they kind of mold you, or what do you call it, like the predictive programming. They kind of like they're pointing the direction for all the sheep to go. You know, this is where you're gonna go. They're not just gonna show you the cage where you're getting slaughtered at. They're gonna direct you to the pathway where
Right.
eventually you're gonna agree with them. Because a lot of us don't agree with what's going on, but they're gonna create certain events for us to have to agree with what they're doing, such as the vaccine.
But I saw that thing you also posted on the vaccine. This guy he's got vaccine arm on both arms. Both of his arms are fucking hurt.
I got COVID arm on both arms.
I'm not taking it either. But what do you think is the vaccine? You personally.
The vaccine, the main vaccine that everybody's gonna be mandated to take is not mandated to take, but in order for you to shop, in order for you to go to work, in order for your kids to go to school, you're gonna have to have this vaccine, or you won't be considered part of
You can get a
society.
vaccine passport, like I was talking about the other day.
Yeah, the new passport, and people, oh no, that's not gonna happen, or that's not, that's
Yeah, they're already talking about
you're
it.
just a conspiracy theorist, and this is already laws that are being put in place. bro.
Right.
But because we're so distracted, ain't nobody actually doing their homework and sitting down with a pen and paper and taking notes, bro. What's going
Yeah,
on?
it's just the government taking a chip at you every time and just.
Doesn't it feel like it's also like kind of like a take off the Bible when they said like the mark of the devil and this is gonna come? And you put any relation to that on that or no?
Well, me personally, I do. I take it as prophecy. A lot of stuff is being, it's all prophecy that's been taking place. If you believe in the Bible or you believe in God,
Right.
So I mean, to come at it away from God on a scientific viewpoint, it's like, man, this is all shit. If you want to take away the Bible and take away God, then let's look at it biologically. This is biologically gonna affect your body in a major way because your body works off an electrical current. The electrical current, and if you study that, you will know how other frequency vibrations mess with your current and what your frequency is supposed to be set at. All these other frequencies are causing anxiety, causing trauma, causing depression, causing you to, whatever that frequency is going to cause you to do, it's not what you're supposed to be doing.
G5, right? Is it G5?
5G.
5G.
5G. What do you? Is there a theory of why they're doing the vaccine and what it's actually going to do to you?
Well, to mainly just flat out have control. The more control they have over you and your mind or whatever, and direct you to go in a certain way, that's what they want.
So do you think the disease came out on purpose?
Well,
For population control? Because we're too much now?
Well, it's part of Agenda 21. It is part of population control to weed out all the, the older and all the people that supposedly were overcrowding the earth and stuff like that. That's not true. We're not overcrowding the earth. Is big. If people shared more instead of taxing people, you got to pay me this. Really gave from the heart instead of filming and be like, oh, here, I'm giving this homeless guy $1. Like, do it from your heart, bro. Like,
with overpacking the earth, I think the earth is big, but I sometimes take a different look at it. I look at it sometimes that we're parasites on this earth. Because if you think about it, if it wasn't for mankind, the earth would be green, the earth would be clean. You go out to these oceans, it's full of trash, dude. We're literally just trashing shit out of the earth. I saw a picture on Old Creeps, the guy on Instagram. He put something about cigarettes. I think he put what did he say? He said, "No, cigarettes are good for you. They kill they're good for the earth. They kill human beings."
that's a new one. Yeah.
Cigarettes are good for you. They kill human beings. If the earth was a human body,
it would have been dead already.
If the earth was a human body, we're part of that. We're the parasites because we don't give much back to the earth, brother. As far as I would say, maybe people who are living off the grid, living when they go and hunt, they do that. Yeah, but regular day people, I'm gonna throw this away today. I'm gonna throw a water bottle away. Dude, I find myself throwing so much trash, and I think in my head, where's all this trash going, dude? Where's all this trash
to the ocean?
Going? Yeah, dude,
to the ocean.
When you saw how much trash is in the ocean when they were looking for that one? You remember that one Boeing plane in, I think it was in the Philippines, India, that disappeared? They haven't found?
Right.
Yeah.
When they were doing all the flyovers and looking for that stuff, dude, there is off of China, there is barges and barges. It's just trash. It's just stuck in there and it's floating there. There's so much trash, and that's us. But I mean, that's why I think personally that we're living in the best generation if you're 30 and over, because these next generation, they're not gonna keep up with the trash. They're not gonna keep up with the poison. Sometimes I think that it's Earth, without the conspiracy, as far as you say, with COVID-19, with stuff like that, I think that's Earth kind of telling us, hey, dude, check yourself. Check yourself. Because eventually what's going to happen is Earth's going to be like, these guys are just poison. And they're going to make a fucking super COVID, and that's going to
take a lot of people out. I think so. This COVID took a lot of people out.
Well, you'd say, I don't know, dude. I again, I think it's real. I never think it was that fucking real. And I think they just jumped the gun on it. I think the governor in California did a horrible job. I think the mayors, they not so much horrible as saving people, horrible as far as the businesses, closing all these shops down. Because, and this is where they lost it. As soon as the BLM riots started, to me, you can't talk to me about COVID anymore. Because there was thousands and thousands and thousands of people out there protesting. You never once heard the mayor anymore. Hey guys, let's stay 6 feet. Hey guys, there's a pandemic. No, they jumped on it. We could take advantage of this. There's a big movement. We're gonna go BLM. We're gonna go with the popular movement. And that's what the politicians did. And I was like, okay, well these guys are all out there rioting, doing all this.
No mask.
Nobody ever said anything.
Nope. Nope.
And then as soon as as soon as Trump lost and the BLM kind of slowed down, like I said, after the elections, guys, you're not gonna see those big old march anymore because they're not pushing anymore. And now all of a sudden, oh, we gotta shut down. I said, wait. You're not letting churches get together, but you're letting 10,000 people get together in the streets. Where's COVID then? So COVID only exists when convenes you.
Indoors.
So, just a quick question to you, bro.
Sure.
Do you think that the riots and all that stuff was started by our people, or was it? Do you feel it was something that was kind of planned and strategic?
Do you mean our people like brown people?
Like, well, I mean, in the
Just
so-called
regular-
so-called minority areas. You know,
Yeah.
if you look at all the protests and all this stuff, rioting that happened, look at the areas where the Capitol buildings are at, where they placed these big old piles of bricks and cinder blocks and all that stuff. Why did they do that? Why is there all these videos coming forward from regular people showing the police writing on the walls, them breaking their own cars, putting all those bricks right there? Like, we didn't put them there. There's no construction going on anywhere right there.
Yeah.
I personally feel that it is a political ploy with the BLM. They both have it, right and left. It's a political ploy on the left because BLM, you heard about them in 2016. Same thing. It just they didn't have the poster child, which was George Floyd on this one, right? I think they were using some other ones, but it never really quite took off. So in 2016, elections over, BLM disappeared. 2020 is coming. Guess what? We need to fucking ramp up the racism again. We need to ramp up the problem again. They make problems because that way they keep both sides against each other. So once they said, okay, let's ramp this thing up, what did the news do? The news media, especially the national media, they're the ones that narrate how America feels. They narrate how Rome feels. Rome is a big place with, don't let Rome get crazy because that's what happens. But they on the left, they let America start burning. They let America start getting looted. When I'm watching the news, that's when the first riot kicked off. Santa Monica.
Right.
They were out in Santa Monica. They were right down the street where we're working at, right next to my wife. These guys are gonna riot. And right there and then was when the politicians, the police were supposed to make their stand. They were supposed to come out there, and they know they're going out there. They should have had the National Guard out there. You guys are not rioting. As soon as you start rioting, it's like a riot in prison or riot somewhere. Imagine a riot in the school and the teachers are just doing this.
Just watching.
Just watching. So what does that do? That tells other people, shit, we can riot. We can riot. And they started stealing stuff, and they let them do it. They let them do it. So in other words, and that was the mayor's order. That was under Garcetti. Garcetti was supposed to say, no, they're not rioting over here. And they let the city burn. Why? To get it more pumped up to say, see, that's racist. Yeah. They weren't calling it riots. They were calling it civil disorder. That's when you're going to steal some Jordans, that ain't civil disorder. You're right. You're right? So they let it burn down, brother. They let it burn down. Why? To get their guy elected. And that's what both sides have been doing forever. They're okay, like this. Had they cured AIDS? No, they give you a pill you could take forever.
I know.
Yeah, you can live with it.
Right?
You're not going to die no more, though.
Everything from AIDS to sexual diseases to all kinds of stuff, they don't cure them because there's no money in the cure.
No.
So what's going to happen with the COVID now, it's going to be the flu shot. Nobody really gives a shit about the flu shot anymore. So they're losing big money. So now instead of taking the flu shot every year, hey guys, we do COVID. Have you taken your COVID shot? That's a billion, maybe $1 trillion industry. It all comes down to the fucking money, man. And I think it's about the super rich. I think those are the guys. I don't know if that's what you mean when you speak about like the New World Order and the people who have plans. I think who runs the world is the elite of the elite who have so much fucking money who say, fuck it, let them riot, let them do that. We'll get both sides. Because now, where's BLM? Did racism end already? Did police brutality end already? Why are they showing it on TV? Because now you got a Democratic president in there and they don't want to make him look bad. Same problems on the border. You got the kids in the cages. Nobody's talking shit about Biden saying, hey man, we got all these kids in the cages. You got them all packed up. You got them this. Why? Because the Democratic president.
And all the kids that are missing also.
Yeah.
They're missing. When you go to ask them where those kids are at, they're like, I don't know. Well, how don't you know? Aren't you supposed to be right here watching them? Like,
What do you think about the policy with the administration right now? Which this is a new policy. If you come here and your kid and the kid I believe is 7 years or younger, he has to they let him inside.
They let him inside where?
They let him inside the United States to fight
To fight his case.
Yes.
Whatever you call it.
Immunity, yeah.
Okay.
but don't they have these kids by themselves, like conducting themselves in a courtroom by themselves?
Yeah, they're doing that too.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
It's like, what the hell does the child know, bro?
You're not a citizen. You don't have the rights to a citizen. That's what it is. That's what it comes down to. That's why they got.
All they know is my mom took me to the border and to walk that way.
Yeah, being a citizen in the United States gives you so many rights, and that's why I laugh at the pochos out there saying, "I'm Mexican, I'm this motherfucker." You don't know what being fucking back there.
Oh,
is,
yeah,
That's if you're a United States citizen, be grateful because you could be in Guantanamo Bay. You still got guys in Guantanamo Bay. Nobody talks about it. Those guys have been there.
And they never even been tried. Those guys haven't been tried.
I think it's a horrible policy that's saying if you're 7 years younger, and then they wonder why the numbers are spiking of you getting more kids. Well, if you're 7 years old, go take the kids now before they turn over 7. Mm-hmm. If you're 8 years old, you can't get in.
Yeah.
But you can't just open the floodgates and let everybody come in, dude. It's just
not at all.
What do you think about that?
Well, I think it's all strategic by, the elite, who I say the elite are the 13 families that are above the federal government. And then you got the civil laws that is over the people. The people are just running around, don't know who the hell they are.
Now, who are the 13 families you're speaking
The 13 royal families are like the Rothschilds, Rockefellers, the Queen of England, who has now been displaced by, what's his name? I forgot his name. The new king that's supposed to take over the so-called throne or whatever. But these people are all the people that own shares and land that we call the freedom or the free United States. We're fighting these wars that we believe that we're fighting over this land or for other people's freedom. And when you really break it down and dissect all this shit, what they're fighting for, they're fighting over to take over these people's land and displace these old traditions that they still have. They want everybody to be equal, man and equal. I mean, I'm gonna speak on it from a religious or not religious, but from a biblical term, a prophecy. There's an order within in the Bible that we're supposed to follow. It goes God, it goes Jesus, it goes man, it goes woman, and the child. And now they want all of us equal. If there's disorder in that and what God is telling you to do, then that brings on pure chaos. Because not saying in a bad way how you're supposed to keep your woman down like this, but there's an order in the household.
Yeah.
There's the women are supposed to teach the child, the man is supposed to teach and protect his wife, and God is supposed to direct him on what to do in all the realms. I mean, I don't know how to answer it in an atheist way or what you believe in. I mean, you have a beautiful home, you have a beautiful, respectful wife, So I mean, how would you answer that? For yourself in your term, how would you say that? Are women and men are women supposed to do what men do?
No.
No.
I always mess with my wife. I said, soy tu macho, but just playing around. But then now we kind of play around. So when there's something that needs to be around the house, to tell you, hey, you're my macho, go throw the trash out. You're my macho, go do
You're my macho.
Yeah. You want to be equal, all right?
But you know what? Yeah. It's a great balance. It's a great balance. Like me and my wife have a traditional, I guess, Mexican type of marriage, right? Mm-hmm. She also works though, but I work. She, for the most part, is the one that keeps the house clean. Doesn't mean I don't clean, but she's the one that she does most of the cooking. But I still do some here and there. But when I come home, dude, I would say 4 days out of the week, I got a nice home cooked dinner, dude. I mean, it's that. But I also respect her as my wife and know that whatever the hierarchy, without any doubt, though, it's an equal marriage. We're equally just have different balances. But women, dude, they fucking can balance. I think a lot more than us. So. Mm-hmm. A lot more than us. But yeah, there is a hierarchy, and I think that if I think that how you're saying, I think it's getting lost in I think you see that now with the kids. Oh, we're not saying what sex these kids are. Mm-hmm. Let them pick for themselves.
Yeah,
that's what's going on. That's what we're coming to a society that it's just weird, brother. It's just weird, and the crazy part is it's being pushed by artists, rap, people with influence. Let's say that. It's being pushed by people with influence, and it's almost like Well, I guess going back to your thing, it's almost like we're becoming sheep because we're getting where we're all the same. Like you were saying, the same hierarchy. We're all the same, but no, there's got to be certain rules of hierarchy, because if not, it's I guess we'll all be sheep, and they'll do with us as they will.
I think it would hierarchy with family,
Right.
that it should be the husband, the wife, and like you say, the kids. If you look back towards our grandparents in the 50s and you see old pictures, I mean, they had beautiful homes, one car. I mean, they knew that the dad went to work, the mom took care of the house, and the kids were the kids. And if you look at it now, we've made, which is not a bad thing. We've made women, we put women in the workplace after World War II, because all the men went to war. Women had to take care of here. They came into the workplace. We came back, and now they got, I don't want to say they got strong, but they got stronger. So they became equal with us. And now we can't live like we did back in the 50s, where it was so much easier, because now you got two heads in the household and you're bumping heads, like you just said.
Yeah.
You guys bump your head. You say you joke around by calling her.
No, I say I'm soy tu macho.
Yeah, yeah. You know?
It says go to the trash out, you macho.
Yeah. But now you guys are actually, you guys are now bumping heads. You know, because the way in the 50s, and I look at my grandparents, and they actually stayed together longer.
Yeah.
There was no divorce.
Yeah.
Now there's you come home. Well, I could do it on my own. Well, I could do it on my own, and that's what once that comes into the household, it just breaks it up. Because they're both making equal money, and in some cases, the women make more.
I think also the reason with the work though is because you can't raise a family now with one income a lot of times.
Yeah, exactly. That's because the women came into the workforce. So then, you go by, like, say, McDonald's.
Right.
Now they know, McDonald's knows there's two incomes in the house now. Hey, let's raise our hamburger from 30 cents to 50 cents. So we want more money from the families.
It's also that in the 80s they started breaking a lot of unions. In the 80s, that's when the middle class money just started going lower and lower, but the rich started getting richer and richer, because there's still, the pot of money's still the same, but it's just who's got more. Right. And in the 80s was when. That's when you saw it wasn't the tech time, but it was the stock market time. That's when Miami Vice times.
Miami Vice.
Yeah. You got all that stuff going on, the cocaine era, it was the whole shit. And that's when all the stocks and everything, they started getting rich. And the middle class kept getting push. And now.
Well, we get push, because the poor people don't give a damn, because they're broke anyway. What are you going to take from me? The rich people got money to fight back the government.
Right.
The middle class, we're trying to stay above. So the government, city government, and state government, they take advantage of us, dude.
Yeah.
When I get paid on my check, I get taxed,
right? State
and federal, right off the fucking bat.
Sure.
Then why is it when I go buy gas, I get taxed 3 times again on the same dollar that I just paid taxes on? You look at a gas pump, there's federal tax, 18%, there's state tax, and then there's CRV, which is a city tax. I just pay taxes on the dollar I just fucking pay that on my paycheck. Now I'm taking that same dollar and going to buy gas. So by the time my paycheck is done, I paid over 50% in taxes. I make $50,000 a year, but I actually took home 25 because I paid 50% in taxes. Then I take that same dollar that I should pay gas on, I go buy a soda, I pay again 3 taxes: state, federal, and CRV. Dude, I'm getting hit on that same dollar time after time after time after time. So it's not that we're going down. The government's bringing us down because they're taxing us so much, and we can't fight back because we're trying to save what we have here. Right. We don't have time to fight back. We don't have the money to fight back.
We're strategically, it's strategically being put in place for us to be like that.
Yeah.
For to us always be under somebody's foot. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you go to, like, I was showing somebody, receipts on different Walmarts that you go to, or different
taxes.
Different taxes, bro. Yeah. It's always like that,
Yeah, California, you're paying 3 taxes. You go to Arizona, you're only paying 1.
Well, we're talking about that. Let me bring this one up. Have you guys heard of the Compton Pledge?
No.
I don't know if that's the same thing, but you tell me about it.
But the free money?
Somebody's bringing it up.
Okay, the Compton Pledge is this. Compton's great idea to fight poverty is they got a new program. I don't know how many people are on it already, but it's already started, right? They're calling the Compton Pledge. They are pledging $1,800 a month, free money, to whoever qualifies. And
free money?
Free money. And that's their idea to fight poverty. To just give you $1,800 a month, No strings attached.
So the city of Compton's doing that for their citizens.
For a few, well, that's
Just
all of them right now.
Compton.
Right? Yeah, just
Yeah,
just,
for the
just
citizens of Compton.
Yeah, they're trying it out of the trial basis. I don't know how many people they got on it, but I saw a lady on the news that she's on it. She just got out of the prison, did about 20 years, and she's like, "Well, I have to pay my bills." And, well, I'm sure it does, but I'm like, how does that help fight poverty? To me, it's you're making more
They're
people
gonna
fucking
want
lazy not to work.
Yeah, they're
Enabling
gonna give you something.
You're enabling them.
Right.
Yeah, they're gonna act, and then they're gonna want something in the back end. They're gonna want your vote on something. They're gonna want something back from you.
I think that's almost like socialism. What they're doing.
Yeah.
I don't think that's any way to fight poverty. I think you're just making it so, hey, $1,800, and then after a year, hey, I can't live up to $1,800. I want $2,500, and then after another year, they're gonna want $3,000 or whatever it is. That's their great fucking
So
plan.
it's kind of like these stimulus checks, right?
Yeah.
Government took out $1.9 trillion,
Yeah, dude.
right? Okay, so you got 1.5. In the United States, there's 7 billion of us, right?
No,
Somewhere around how many
no.
in the United States?
250 million.
Oh, 250 million, so even less.
Yeah. 350 million.
350. So okay, so that's even less than my 7 billion.
Yeah,
7 billion in the world. I think
But
that's
not
the world.
billions.
Okay, still the world. Okay.
Yeah, the world, yeah, there you go.
Okay, so
Chris.
they took 1.9 trillion dollars out this last stimulus.
All right.
That's just one stimulus. We got
Yeah,
3,
yeah,
right? Why can't they give us? You said 1.3 million.
What?
Right? Why can't they give every citizen 1.3 million dollars?
Oh,
Instead of giving you $2,400, they could have made every citizen and took them all out of poverty, gave us $1 million. What they do with the rest of that fucking money?
It's going to the businesses.
But if they did give you that,
No, yeah,
if they did give you that feria,
yeah, it would tear me apart.
no, but if they did give you that feria, if you went to go buy a burger, that burger always
Think of it. Yeah, all right. But so they took care of homelessness. You know?
Inflation will go through the fucking roof.
Yes.
Oh man.
But my question: what are they doing with the rest of that money? They gave us $1,400.
It's a joke.
So what they took on $1.9 trillion dollars. Gave you $1,400. You know, okay. So where's the rest of that fucking money?
They're paying their own debt, is what they're doing. Because America has huge debt, and with this, listen, I've been saying it, and people think I'm crazy. The next thing that's gonna happen is gonna be we're gonna have a huge recession, dude. There's no way this recession's not gonna kick in right now because the I think we have the biggest numbers of what's the name just waiting on the books like this, just waiting of evictions coming in.
Oh
We
yeah,
got a bunch of people who are late on their car notes. We got a lot of people that didn't pay their rent. We got people who, when they say we're going to give you that rent-free thing for 6 months, or you're taking advantage of it, but you have to pay that back.
Yeah.
It's not forgiven. That money's got to get paid back.
Yeah.
So eventually, when the fucking bill collector and this COVID shit's over,
Hey. Yeah.
where is it? Not.
do you know how many people are going to go in the red? That means jobs are going to be lost, cars are going to be getting sold, houses are going to be getting sold, all this shit's going to be, and boom, here we go again. Major recession, dude. But this time, the scary part is the United States government's going to join us in this recession because of how much money they're borrowing. Too much fucking money.
Yeah.
Too much fucking money. And they could have avoided all this by not shutting shit down so much. Because that's what's hurting. Come on, you got so many people, mom and pops, hair salon, barbershops, restaurants. That if you were just
Can't make it.
yeah, because they see that and they say, oh, these guys got money. Just because they see, no, the guys fucking work for that. And if your restaurant's been sitting there for like a year or so with nobody in there, dude,
Yeah.
No.
that's crazy, man. All right, man. Let's hood songs.
Rest in peace, DMX.
Rest in peace, DMX. First of all. But
Um,
do you guys have a hood song?
No.
You guys have a hood song?
yes.
What's your hood song?
We have like three of them that are legitimate hood songs. All the rest are just like.
So give me one.
Give you one? I would have to. Well, I mean, I would have to show you a hood song, but.
Oh no, but I'm saying like you guys have hood oldies.
Oh, an oldie. I thought you just meant like
No,
a hood song.
Like a oldie song that you guys would say, oh, that's you guys remember kicking it back in the days, whatever. You listen to some song. What song would you say? Oh, that's ours. I guess people would say Natural High because NH. You know, but really, no, that's what it is.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I always heard that.
You guys know?
No.
Nah, you know what? No, bro.
Oh man, who
Not that I can
has
think
the
of.
most popular hood song?
I think Florence.
Which one is that one?
Florencia. I'm from Florence.
No, I think was that what it is?
Or 18 with the bullet.
That's the one.
Yeah.
Hey.
Oh, in the fence. Yeah, well, I'm laying in the fence.
Oh, okay.
And I always remember that fucking spanky. 18 with the bullet was well, not now, but back then they didn't get along with 18, right? So
Right.
every time that song, and it's a badass song.
It is. You can't even play it if you're not from.
Well, yeah.
You can't even bump that song on the boulevard because someone's gonna think you're from 18.
Yeah.
You know, you gotta roll that song on the freeway with your windows up, dog.
I remember we'd be at the party sometimes, and all of a sudden I come on. Play something, the guys from 18 scream, but turn that shit off. So my homeboy fucking got the tape deck, dude. He paused it every fucking said 18.
Oh my god. Have you heard the Florencia one? Though?
Which one's that one?
I'm from Florence, bro. It's pretty female. I liked it. I mean, it's an old oldie. It's a real old.
I'm from Florence.
Yeah.
Good for Florence.
It's pretty dope.
Let's see what these guys. What's up, Mr. Javi? How you doing, Playboy?
Yeah, my cousin's from Florencia, so he'd always throw that in my face. Oh, at least we got a hood song.
Florence, huh? Let me see, homeboy, huh? From Florence. So later on, after we do this live.
There you go, it's right here. The Paragons.
There you go.
There you go.
There you go. Daniel's gonna tattoo my homie Rooster. Where are you gonna get it at? Rooster on the side? How big you want it, homie?
It's the size of my phone.
All right. We're gonna go live on Instagram.
Is that an iPhone 4?
Daniel's gonna bring it to the podcast. We're gonna try to do it live with the members. I haven't figured it out yet. Let me see, homie. Let me see.
Yeah, that shit bangs.
Oh, I got that down too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I saw that one.
Damn, I know that guy. Damn, I was in show with this guy.
Yeah, but that like I said, we had the hood sound, but that's probably one of the I never heard that one. I don't think, but the one I always thought was 18 with the bullet. They scored on that one. I mean, I don't
And it had nothing to do with 18.
Yeah.
They talk about the bill of charge. I think you got 18 on the bill of charge.
For sure, dude. Fuck that. I mean, hey, what do you know about the omics?
The Olmecs, a little here and there.
What do you know?
I mean, I would have to bring up the books, but I don't have them with me, bro. But I have a lot of good. The Promised Lands talks about it. There's several books, bro. I can't off the top of my head. I have to show you. I should have brought them.
Okay, what's the hell is the Olmecs?
The omics are the original. They're saying the oldest fossil that's been found in Central America. They believe they're Polynesians. Some believe they're Africans. I believe they're Indians.
Because that was the only stone they didn't chop the nose off.
Yeah.
If you look at all of the rest of them, they've took the nose off, even off the Egyptian, the pyramids.
But do you think that's because they were trying to erase Black history?
I mean, I don't think it's Black history because when you go back into, a lot of people have this argument too. When you go really dig into the history books, blacks aren't all considered blacks, bro. Like as from Africa, I would say there's certain indigenous tribes or tribes you would say that they separate themselves from blacks. Well, the blacks that are here, blacks that are here are mainly from the tribe of Judah, Benjamin, and Levi. The African Americans are from the tribe of Ham. They're Hamites. They're a big tribe too. They're enemies. Like if a black person from over here, the United States, would go to Africa, he would not be accepted. They know their history, bro. Like we just don't know ours.
Don't you think that's just probably they won't be accepted that much? It's almost just like Chicanos and Mexicans.
And Mexicans? No, we're just our part over here, we're just broken off of that. There's a border that separated us. These are just two different whole nations, bro. We're not a different nation separated from the Chicanos. We're just, migrated north.
Right. Yeah, but I think when we migrated north, a lot of us lost the love for the, I guess, immigrants. You could say now.
You got spoiled.
Yeah.
You got spoiled, bro. Ain't no homie, like I tell homies, now, like, hey, do you know what you have on you? Or you know what that cultura means? Or would you actually, if I stuck you in the forest, would you actually be able to hunt, start a fire, and really like live off the land? Or would you just keep taking from it? You're spoiled. We got air conditioners. We got cars to travel from. Ain't nobody trying to go on a donkey and a 2-hour fucking, ride in the hot sun. I hear so many stories of homies crossing the border and things that have happened and shit like that. Man, it's a hard life for them,
Yeah, but I've got a theory. I'm gonna make a video on it. I got a theory when the Chicanos started. I want to say straight up hating on illegals, and I want to say that one of our biggest heroes as far as the movements in the 60s, Cesar Chavez, had a great deal to do with it. There's a video going out, and it's where they're interviewing Cesar Chavez. First of all, Cesar Chavez did a great thing. He got his people organized, but he didn't get our people organized. Right? I figured out finally. When I was a kid, I always said Cesar Chavez. I figured he got no.
Yeah.
Cesar
His
Chavez,
people being the farmers.
The farmers.
the union farmers.
Yeah, that's what he was aiming for.
That's what he was aiming for, and that's what he got.
Yeah, and then
but
it just kind of grew.
But I also think he was being used at the end of it, because now all the stuff he did, it only makes up 2% of the union. The rest is gone. All that stuff they did, it was kind of, now that it's all said and done, it's kind of like those guys just put a big show on. I think what his movement did more than a lot of people don't see is it separated us between Mexico, between Honduras, between the illegal immigrants. Because he's on there, and I'm listening to myself, no, that's not, it can't be Cesar Chavez. He's in there saying, all these wetbacks are coming and taking our job. All these illegals are coming here and taking our job. He had an organization with his brother and brother-in-law, I believe, that they would go down to the borders in Yuma, and they were like the fucking Minutemen. Did you know that?
Uh-huh.
I didn't know that.
Did you know that? And there's video of it. I go back home.
Yeah.
So him himself will go down there?
Yeah, no, he would push. He went to Congress pushing for laws to stop immigrants from coming into America. Wow. He's on video saying those wetbacks are taking our jobs. Those illegal immigrants are taking our jobs. And I'm like, could you imagine for 1 second if that was some white guy that's being praised as this or that, and they got a video of that guy saying that? Yeah. I just saw this. I had heard about it. One of my followers, Brown something on Instagram. I'm sorry, I can't remember your name right now. He sent it to me. He's like, "Hey, Gil, have you seen this?" I said, "I've heard it a long time ago, and I saw it, but now I'm a little more woke, I guess is the word." And I was like, "Fuck, dude, this is one of the main reasons why Chicanos and fucking Mexicans separated so much. Because instead of being like, no, they're illegals and not being the illegal, because he was pissed off because the illegals were crossing the picket line. They're just trying to feed their families, and that's when he started banging on. I'm telling you, there was apart from his movement, he had another movement to stop illegals from coming to America. And if that doesn't separate us, fuck, I don't know what else. I'm gonna make a video on it. I'm gonna show you, because I couldn't believe it. I bet you people are saying, "You fuck, nah, you're talking shit."
Wait till the video.
Wait till the video, bro. So what would you think when I show a video of Cesar Chavez? Would you feel any certain kind of way when people calling illegals wetbacks?
Yeah, it'll make you feel some type of way. I mean, especially hearing, these people are supposed to be, looked at like we kind of idolize these people, or we use them as, okay, they're speaking for us and kind of as a mascot, and we shouldn't do that because we're in the same struggle. We should put our voice out there too. Everybody has a voice. We just have different levels of, a person or say a young kid from Mexico can say, oh, those Chicanos over there, they don't know what it is to grow up poor or whatever. We have our different levels of what that is, or just overall, like in a gang member, different levels of respect.
Yes.
We all grow up different. You can step on somebody's shoelaces, and that'll be the most audacious thing you could do to somebody. Disrespect, or just using the word fool or the word bitch or the word whatever. There's just different levels of respect or how we're raised. But I think what I could say is that we are spoiled, and a lot of things. But as far as poverty, we go through a lot of the same shit too. We're broken households taken away from our parents, a one parent household or no parents at all, getting busted, being in the system, whatever it is. We both eat the same rice and beans.
Yes.
So
what do you think about that? Chavez thing, too?
Well, you showed it to me. I never knew about it.
Well,
You showed it to me yesterday.
right?
Yeah, and I was pretty shocked, and I went home and was like, wow,
I never seen that shit.
Yeah, because
Right?
but like you say, we're not two different nations. We're just an extension of Mexicans, Chicanos. Because we migrated north, so those are still our people.
But that
even though we have they call me a pocho, whatever, but yet we're still we're still one people.
That's like I said. That's my little theory. We all get our little theories. That's my theory, and I also believe that's also why Northerners are so known. From back then, at least. We're not now. Again, we're just talking history, people. Don't get too fucking sensitive. Why Norteños adopted the huelga sign from Chavez, right? That's what it was, the thing. And why Norteños would push so much and say, fuck paisas. Because that was from an up north movement or Central Valley, right? And they pretty much were saying, fuck paisas. I mean, if you're calling the guy wetbacks, and that's the leader of you guys, that's Cesar Chavez. That's fucking back then. He was like, this guy's the leader of the raza. And he's saying, fuck, he's saying wetbacks. So what does it tell young kids? Yeah, fuck
Yeah,
those rednecks. So I think that also has a lot to do with why the northern fucking car at that time would sit there and push up, and that's why the upstate homies ended up making the hoods, because they were fighting against these guys fucking oppressing them. Because why? Because I'm Chicano, I'm better than you. And I do believe, listen, yeah, I was born in Honduras. I came around 6. People ask me where I'm from. Hollywood, dude. This is where I was raised. These are my roots. This is what I know. And I grew up Chicano. But I can say, as growing up Chicano, that Chicanos, not all, but there's a good chunk that are racist, dude. Like racist, like, for you ain't Chicano. For you're this, you're that. Although you can look at Puerto Ricans and say the same thing. And I think that is, especially down here, I think that the Chicano is the one that fucking hates on others, and then we start hating on each other.
Oh, yeah.
And I think we need to move past that in order to kind of bring all these tribes together, because at the end, we're all different tribes. That's all we are. Whether you're from Maravilla, whether you're from Elmo, whether you're from El Salvador, whether you're from Honduras, whether you're from Puerto Rico. And why do you think it's so hard for us as brown people to come together then?
Why it's so hard? Because we're damn hard-headed, prideful people. We want to be the alpha male. You know, everybody's trying to be the head Indian, and nobody's ever even listening on anything. Everybody just wants to be the leader without knowing shit.
You're right on point on that one.
Yeah.
Too many chiefs, not enough Indians. The whole thing goes.
Ask a homie from the barrio right now, how did this beef start? Or when did your barrio start? Or any of these questions, you know, they're not going to know shit. Why did you get into your barrio? Oh, you know, they used to get a lot of hyenas or whatever. They don't know shit. They don't know nothing, homie. Like, real shit. They don't. It's sad.
But I think that's why it's I don't know if it's our duty, but it's like it's our responsibility to educate. It's our responsibility to educate the ones that are coming behind us, because we weren't, especially in gangs, we weren't educated in this. We all believed the hype. We all thought it was glamour and glory and this and that. And at the end, no, there's not too much glamour and glory. And the pay is not too well either. There's not a good retirement and joining the gang, man. I think the idea of coming together as a gang
was fun in the beginning.
It's
we were all kids.
When you're young and innocent,
you don't know
come
better.
with good intentions.
Yeah.
But as you get older and all those intentions start getting screwed and all the lines start getting
weird.
Yeah, the lines start getting weird. You notice that, dude, this is not it. Well, I think somebody said it. The best thing to do is not go to the hood, but be fatherhood is the best thing. Not just hood, but fatherhood. Dude. Being a man, being a father, take care of your family. I think that's the best gang in the world.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I'm thinking. I mean, so right now we're gonna take a little 5-10 minute break. We're gonna go through you guys' comments. As a matter of fact, let's go through the comments right now. How about that? Let's go through the comments right now. Why don't you put it up there real quick, Chris? Now let me give you guys some comments real quick, and then we're gonna set up. What do you want to set up at?
Wherever.
Oh no! You know what? No, I got something else. Put the comments up. I got a good one to talk about right now. I just thought about this one. No.
I'm looking at it on your paper.
Yeah.
Like, okay, you're not gonna say
good
it.
one. No. Hold on.
Oh, yes.
You know what I'm talking about.
I know exactly what I'm looking at. I see it on your paper, and I'm like, oh, everything's crossed up with that one.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Hold on. Okay, here we go. All right, Danny, ready?
Yeah.
What night was it? What day was it? At nighttime, big time?
My chest piece, right?
Yeah, what day was it?
Well, when I did my
No,
chest
I got to the intro to it.
man.
was it okay? Nighttime.
One night,
One night.
when Boo Boo was getting his taca, he said, I want the chest piece. The vato was doing the taca, and then Boo Boo.
Oh.
Have you ever had anybody? Oh, you better be careful with this client you're gonna get over here. Tell me, how
my chest piece
old were you?
took about 5 sessions. Like, why you gotta go there? Like, well,
You think it was the adrenaline?
That was about 2015, right? So, fuck. I even say the artist Bum from Ink Bums right there on what is that on
Strathern?
Yeah, Strathern and Lord.
I-
All right, so dude's a good artist, and so I go there and he does my whole chest piece, and it takes about 5 sessions. The first session, he just did the outline. For me, the outline is what fucking hurts. He's just gonna fucking just do lines on me, like that shit hurts, right? So I was just like, oh my god, So Next time, so he did all the outline first, and he's like, yeah, I come, so made another appointment. Next time, I said, fuck this. That shit hurt. I fucking take like 3 Norcos. I'm like, damn,
Oh,
that's
shit,
fucking
that's what made you
Norcos, dog. So now I'm high as fuck, and I'm thinking the Norcos are just gonna ease the pain. Fuck, no, that shit didn't ease the pain. It just got me high and stupid and just fucking dizzy and everything else, right? So then, so by the fourth session, I'm just like, each session it was about 5-6 hours long, So by my last session, he sees that I'm in pain, because I'm literally I'm on the table, I'm holding my belt, and I'm just like this the whole time. Right? So he could tell when he started doing the
Like the vato on what's that band movie? He's like, you're sitting on the needle, huh? Yeah.
So, he's working, he knows, like, damn, he's like, dude, I'm barely fucking touching you, dog. Like, I'm really not, I'm like, dude, I'm showing you fucking love, homie. Like, he's talking this shit, everybody in the fuck, I'm like fuck you guys, I'm the fucking, the comic guy that day, whatever, So he's really fucking hooking it up, he's like, dude, I'm barely touching you, I'm fucking, he goes, I'm gonna do the center last, bro, because I could tell that center is gonna fucking kill you,
Yeah.
And I was like, nah, it's just hitting the bone. He's like, motherfucker, I don't tattoo bones. He's like, I don't fucking tattoo bones, homie. I ain't touching you. I'm just thinking of every fucking reason why this shit's hurting, I've done took fucking Norcos, I've done fucking, fuck, nah, just get your tattoo, just fucking go through the pain, right? So finally he's like, all right, I'm done, and and it seems like the longest part he's like touching up other patients, like fuck, nah, it takes like an hour, Dude, I get up.
No, in the shop.
You got lightheaded on.
I ran outside. Yeah, I ran out.
Did you eat, bro? Did you eat before?
I don't even remember.
I don't think you ate. If you didn't eat and you took that, whatever.
Yeah, and then I was like this the whole time. I don't tattoo bones, fucker.
Yeah. Hey, you should remake that tattoo, man. That's a good tattoo. The one with East Lake where you put the ruka and you blew fucking brains
out. It's all, yeah. That shit's funny.
Ah, shit. All right, so, hey, we're going to set up, dude.
Wherever there's good lighting.
Okay, so I got that over there. We could put the I think the launcher back there. I got that big light up there. We'll drop it down. Rue, where's the pattern?
It's right here on my phone.
So how do you do the pattern, man?
What's the pattern, bro?
Do you freehand that shit or what?
If it's writing, yeah.
No, I would say you could just trace it over.
Check it out. Check it out. See what you got. All right, let's see what you guys are talking about today. Thank you guys for tapping in. It's a Saturday. Good vibes, good time, man. How about that? Stop mixing things up and claiming to be something you are not. Yeah, whatever. Bye. Fucking people, dude. Bye. Big Derek, what's going on? We're all one big brown raza. We need more unity. Saludos to us. Saludos to you guys, man. Ooh, let me throw it up, Google. Smash those like, hit the support, like, content. What's up? Hey, rest in peace, Stomper from Pico Nuevo.
Yeah, rest in peace.
Rest in peace, homeboy. Rest in peace. Anybody gives any donations, I will match those donations and I'll send it to the homeboy Bozo. They're out there doing car wash today. We already had the schedule, so we couldn't go. Where are they at, dude? It's Pico Nuevo, no?
Pico.
It's at 2 shops somewhere. Something's full, something.
It's
We got installs.
Huh?
It's on Passings. We got installs. We got tattoo shop.
They're doing a car wash and kind of.
If it's right there, I don't know.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Passings in Washington?
Passings and Whittier.
Whittier, okay.
It's right by the Tommy's.
No, yeah, it's right there. Yeah, exactly. What is it, a gas station? Oh, it's a tattoo shop.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're going to be out there all day,
Travis got locked up.
Okay, I'm going to head out to Whittier after this. So
Yeah,
I think I'll stop by.
I see that. What's up, Big J? How you been, player? This guy said, it's true, when Cedar Chavez got locked up, the Northerners took care of him. My homie stepdad got out, said one thing they learned from Chavez, had strong ties and connections. Yeah, they learned to say fuck with I think, I don't know, the Chavez family. I'm gonna have all kinds of people protest in my house, dude. I got I don't know, the Chavez family's gonna be the next one. Jesus. Hey, bro, this off topic, but what does Marvelous think of medication since I suffer with anxiety? Should I take medication or is there any other options?
The only other option, and it's the main option that you should always go with, is organic, bro. No medication whatsoever, especially from the United States.
How about can we consider marijuana organic?
Yeah, if it's grown organically and doesn't have all those stuff that they put in there, bro.
But all these ones have pesticides, no? The ones by the
No,
shop?
one of the main stuff that they put in there is atrazine. If you want to look up what atrazine is, it removes the testosterone from men, making you more.
Fuck me, man.
Yeah, right.
I've been smoking too much. You're kidding me, man.
Shit, bro.
Daniel, I can't use my fucking microwave because of you. I
Not
can't
because of me.
I can't drink milk because it's fucking cow puss. And now you're fucking telling me I can't smoke weed because I might lose my balls, fool.
Yeah.
No, get paid.
Look at all the feminine how it's progressed over since the 70s, bro. Tell me you can't say that I'm lying. And when you get your head in the books and look at what all these things mean, all these stuff like atrazine, bro, it's gonna blow your mind. Like, this is what the fuck I've been drinking since the 70s. That's been in my water. Yeah. What fluoride does to your pineal gland, it's gonna amaze you, bro.
What the hell is a pineal gland?
Your pineal gland's your third eye, bro. It's where your electricity comes from. Like a car.
Oh, okay,
a car has an alternator in the battery.
Yeah.
Your alternator's your pineal. Your battery's your heart. Every day, all day, your pineal is sending electrical vibration down your 33 vertebrae, which is your spinal cord, electrical frequency, bro. So these frequencies, how they mess with you with the 5G, what COVID-19 is they mess with that frequency, bro. They use specifically 60 gigahertz. 60 gigahertz, what it does to you, bro, it literally vibrates it so at a fast rate that it removes the oxygen molecule from the blood. You're gasping for air, your lungs and arteries tying up, and
60 gigahertz, isn't that what's in a fucking phone?
bro, yeah. That's what 5G. See, there's what 5G is, or any G. G handles a certain range of gigahertz.
Yes.
So 1G, 2G, 3G, 5G just handles 60 gigahertz, or 40 to 60. You would say. You can look it up for yourself, bro.
No, I understand the weak frequencies and all
So
that.
like the vaccine, right?
For a living.
This is the vaccine. They were just talking about it. A homeboy from the military just posted this up. This is the vaccine, bro.
Aspects of this vaccine, and when Moderna says that the software of life, what exactly? Well, again, we are not using a normal way of making a vaccine. We are putting a code inside of it. It's recombinant, part from nature and part synthesized. So it's a genetic code, and it's putting an envelope around it with the nanotechnology is there to ensure it sneaks past your body's defenses, because normally your body would kill something like this immediately or disintegrate. So it sneaks past the defenses into your cell and then tricks your cell into making that code, which is literally the spike protein or part of the virus. You'll be spitting out bits of the virus.
Damn, I just got the mark of the beast on me already.
Yeah, I
didn't even fucking know it.
What you really did, if you could find out what vaccine
Pfizer?
you did get, bro.
Pfizer?
So look it up and see the ingredients of that. You know, see if it does contain. But I'll get. I could probably almost 70. You know, I'm not even gonna throw a percent out there, but most likely it has estrogen in it, bro. They put women hormones in you. Real shit, bro.
How am I?
But you can look it up yourself.
You can have this a little fucking.
You can look it up yourself. You know? Okay, go to hit him up. Hey, homie, where you from? I think they went that way.
So you got all kind of estrogen. I've been smoking that kind of estrogen. Hey everybody, welcome to the American Troll Podcast.
You didn't show up in tight jeans.
Skinny jeans are coming back.
Dude, Daniel's like the guy who tells you that Santa Claus is not real, dude. He's the guy that breaks his butt. He's the guy that fucking tells you Santa Claus is not real for adult men, dude.
For adult men.
How about this one? This beer's good, right?
No, bro. What we should be drinking is straight
Can somebody get this guy out of here?
wine, bro.
Wine?
We should be drinking like straight from the vine, straight from the grapes. All the beer and stuff.
So Jesus was right, man, when he turned water into wine.
Yeah, wine, bro. They didn't drink no 40 fucking 44 and said, "Let me have a Modelo."
He said, "Here's some wine."
They were drinking straight up the vine, homie.
Yeah.
Real shit.
So no, how about menudo?
No, menudo's pork and all that. You shouldn't be eating that, bro.
Gee, you can't eat the swine.
No.
But it tastes so good.
Why do you think our people have diabetes and all this and that?
Let's go to food
We're
away.
eating all the bad shit, bro.
You got that shit. No, did you ever eat?
You take gumbo, right? From the south, you know,
Right.
you know when they were bringing black people off the slave ships and stuff like that. What they were feeding them on the ships was all the bottom feeders,
scraps,
right?
yeah.
All the scraps. What's the scraps?
Yeah.
What are the bottom feeders?
Intestines, all that
Shrimp, All that
good
shit that they
shit.
put in gumbo today that they think is good.
Yeah.
That's just all the bad shit, bro. They were eating all the good stuff.
Well, I don't like shrimp. When I see shrimp and stuff like that, I think of critters of the fucking. Like
Well, the roaches are the thing.
are the
Well, they are, bro.
roaches are
When
the
you
thing, they are.
if you smash a roach, it's the same white shit. It's the same white shit that's in the shrimp.
I will eat a roach next time. Boo boo, with a little bit of fucking lemon and tapatio, tostada.
What they really hurts, yeah.
You know, me and roaches are like,
That shit stuck. There's a certain way to live, bro.
When did you start thinking and living the way you do? Because you had to have menudo sometime in your life.
Oh, at least I love menudo.
Chicharrones with
You know,
ramen.
I still crave it, bro. I still crave
You
it.
just don't eat it?
No, I just don't eat it no more. I'm trying to discipline myself, you know? I have a lot of things that I still need to discipline myself.
Yeah, you
Yeah, bro.
Like here and there.
Nah, man, I can't. You gotta stop yourself,
With
bro.
the chili and lemon.
If you want to be around for your kids, stop, bro.
Wow.
Oh shit! Oh, there you go. That's a good one. Andy Martinez. Is tattoo ink gonna make you gay?
Yeah.
Tattoo ink is good for you.
Dale.
Yeah, what about that too?
My name's Marvin.
No, no.
Ah shit! He said, "Can you ask Marvelous to explain what firmament?
Firmament.
What's firmament?
Firmament is the dome that encapsulates the earth.
We're
The
to
firmament.
that. We're to that right now. I was gonna. We got,
Wait a minute, a dome? Okay, a dome.
You didn't know that's going on?
Like capitalized earth.
Yeah.
And you believe in that?
I could show you.
They don't believe in that. So he can show you.
We live in a circular earth, a disc earth, bro. I mean, you believe whatever you want.
No, yeah, I got it.
I'll show
I'm
you.
interested.
I'll show you. I'll show you, bro. Everything, whatever question you have, homie, I'll show you, bro. You know those stars, like NASA tells us, they're not stars, homie. They're energy.
Energy.
No, they're not
Suns?
satellites.
No?
No, bro.
So you believe the earth is flat?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I know for a fact it's flat.
Because I believe it's round.
I know.
And one thing tells me that it's round is satellites.
Satellites.
Why do we put so many satellites in the earth? Because line of sight is airwaves, radio signals. That if I want to send something from here to New York,
Right.
I should be able to send it straight to hit this satellite to hit that satellite. But because I believe because of satellites in the air, that there's no line of sight because the curvature of the earth, you send that signal, it'll just go off into space. So you send it to the satellite to bring it back down.
Right.
So that's line of sight. So that's why I believe the earth is round, because there's so many fucking satellites around the earth. So you have to signal there and then send it back.
So do you know that there's so many satellites in space? Like,
I always see fucking,
what do you see?
well, just the shit going up, yeah. I don't see a satellite, you
Yeah,
know?
no, you never will.
No.
When they do show you a satellite, they'll show you what holds up a satellite is weather balloons.
Mm-hmm.
And when they crash down and they finally find them, they're having a weather balloon attached to them, bro. They hover below Earth's firmament dome, or the so-called radiation vanadium belt.
Now, would that be the ozone layer?
Well, that's what's considered the ozone layer,
Okay.
or what they can't penetrate, or NASA says they can't penetrate to go to the moon again because they don't have the technology.
Why do you think the big secret, if that's the case?
Because that takes you away from believing in a God. What this all deals down with, bro, is God and science. Okay.
So Amelia Earhart's still flying?
No, Amelia
She
Hart.
just flew off and just kept going?
She got
Like, or
killed,
do you hit a
bro.
wall or...
No, well, yeah, you could hit a wall. You could
Like
hit the
say
firmament.
this is the flat earth and you get to the end.
You get to the end. That's the front. That's the
Is
dome,
there like
bro.
an escalator? You just come back this way.
No, bro. We're surrounded by a 200-foot ice wall.
Okay.
Have you look at read on Operation Fishbowl.
Operation Fishbowl.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, they talk about the firmament, bro, and what's past the 200-foot ice wall. There's more land out there.
But I would think if it's that, then yeah, I guess you
So they want you to believe in a Big Bang, that we came from molecules and all that shit,
but
and not God.
But you believe in God, and you believe in the flat earth. But is it if you believe in the flat earth, you don't believe in God?
No, because God, that's in the Bible. God says that the earth is a circle, the circle of earth, the four corners of the earth. There's no corners in a round circle, in a round ball.
All right.
We're held up by 4 cherub angels. That's what it says.
No, I believe you.
Yeah,
I know, yeah.
like,
I just never...
so up
you
there-
look at it in a different way than I have.
Yeah, above the firmament is water, bro. There's water above the firmament and the energies that reside in the water. So they want you to believe in planets and that we're going around the sun, when in fact the sun and the moon are inside of our firmament.
Well, how about this one? why is it that if I'm standing right here in North Hollywood, let's say, but somewhere I can see the stars, I look up in the sky, I see the stars, right? I go down to the equator, I look up at the sky, I see different stars. I should be watching the same stars because it's a flat Earth. If I'm standing here, but the reason you're standing in a different part of the Earth, you're seeing different fucking stars. So if I go down to the bottom,
Can I use your paper?
absolutely, bro,
Let me show you, bro.
absolutely. Here you go, sir.
Okay. So this is the round Earth.
Yes.
This is the 200-foot ice wall that surrounds us, called the Arctic Circle. Fact.
Well, fact.
Well, I mean, you can look it up. It'll tell you the Arctic Circle. NASA even uses that. And all their maps they have a flat Earth map. They don't use a globe, bro. They don't. The globe.
Even in high school, they use a flat.
The whole globe concept is only used in the indoctrinated school system. Only. Not maps and the Pentagon that they have when you walk into these big old buildings where they have a map of the Earth.
Yeah.
It's this map, bro. In the middle, you have Antarctica, which is not the Arctic. It's anti. Anything anti is or the opposite of, right? So Antarctica, which is 4 big mountain ranges that are magnetite, that you're not allowed to go to. Only with a supervised what do you call them?
Expedition team.
Yeah, expedition. They're only allowed where they let you go, bro. And even at the Arctic Circle, they only allow you where they go. There's a treaty between all these nations of different lands, different, what do you call them?
Countries.
South America continents.
All right.
Okay? They have a treaty with all their militaries that civilians cannot go here. Why?
They don't want you to know the truth?
Exactly. They want you to believe in only what they're telling you, bro, in the school system. That milk is good for you, that this is the alphabet, that this is what you can be in life. They never want you to believe in anything else but that. And why? What if I wanted to be the leader and control of everything, would I give you all my secrets? No. Would I want you to know everything? No. I want you to be in full submitting, and I'm definitely gonna aim everything towards your children because they're next in line. So who goes next in line to the school system? Your children. All of us went through it. All of our kids are going through it.
So
and now our phones, they've completely taken us away from all this, teaching our kids morals, respect, etiquette, how to be a man, that the man is supposed to be in control and rule of his house, and his woman is to be submissive under him, to teach our kids. And now they have this teaching our kids, bro.
Oh yeah, it's major.
And they're taking it's just vaccinated. Now you can't travel here.
I may not believe your whole theory. I respect it, but what's behind your theory and what you just said right now, that's what the money is. Regardless, that's where the message is, regardless of what that is. But to me, I could care less if it was flat or round.
And that's the kind of thing. If you did care, it would mean something, bro.
It just means it's like.
So when we're in an airplane and I look out the window, how come I can see curvature of the Earth?
Well, see, you can't, bro. You can't see curvature. Okay, so say a plane, right? A plane. I was telling this was it the last time I was here about a plane. They don't adjust their instruments to the curvature of Earth because there's no curvature. You could ask the pilot this. All they do is when they adjust their instruments is when they ascend and they level out, flying to their destination, and when they're landing. If the Earth was round, they would always have to adjust their instruments to curvature of Earth, especially if the Earth was against the rotation, or if you're flying against the rotation, you'll get there faster. If you're flying with the Earth's rotation, you'll never get there.
Yeah. That's true.
Yeah, but no, I think it is because the Earth already has its own gravity. That's why you're going with that. You're not feeling that rotation because it's its own fucking entity.
Well, if you look up gravity is not a fact either.
Gravity is not a fact. Apple fell on his head. Man, no, it's not.
But this is what they taught you, bro. This is what they taught you. This is what they taught you.
They taught me. That's right. I guess I did.
All right.
I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you.
Never answered my question.
Oh, go. Oh, why you see different stars?
Yes.
So you'll see the star system within this region right here. If you look straight up, if you go right here, you're gonna see it. The star system where like Polaris. Polaris is the great morning star. It's called the North Star. It's right in the middle of Earth. That star in the Bible is the representation of Jesus. That's what that's supposed to be. And all the other stars are different angels in their different realms of heaven. Okay, so we see our star system, Orion's belt, and all this and that. Where do you say you see a different star system?
I say that when you're in certain parts of the Earth, you're looking out, you're not going to see the same star.
Yeah, if you're a different continent.
Yeah, but if the world is the universe is so big out there, you're gonna pretty much see the same thing just at a different angle. So in other words, this is the stars I'm looking at, right? If I'm sitting in this part of the earth, you're still gonna see it. You're still gonna see it. You're gonna see it. But if it's global and I'm sitting over here, I'm looking at another direction.
So the only way you'll be able to see the stars change or anything is if you're like, if you live where the months are, was it 3 months of darkness? Or is it like in Alaska and stuff?
Yes.
Because then you'll actually be able to see the Earth's rotation. You can look at videos on YouTube, bro, and you can see it yourself. Right now, there's a different star system above us because we're in daytime. Right now, the Earth has moved its course, whatever. At nighttime, it's going to be at the course of Orion's belt. The same thing we're going to see, or the Little Dipper.
How many different types of Earths, or do you believe there's different types of Earths?
No, there's only one Earth.
There's no more life forms out there. You think?
No, the only life forms that I mean, just my belief and from what I've learned, bro, is there's the dimensions, which held demons.
Right.
That's where demons come from. Dimensions.
Yeah, right.
And you know what we what do you say? What's that word? What we manifest into reality into our own lives. For instance, if you guys both say you're twins and you both have cancer, right? God forbid.
Yeah.
You guys both come into my office and I tell you you have cancer, and I don't tell your twin brother, but he has the same cancer form, everything exactly like you do.
Right.
You're gonna die faster than he is, because you're gonna create your pineal gland to worry and manifest that into a reality, bro. The more I tell you that if you're a little kid and I tell you there's demons, there's devils, there's this and that, you're gonna manifest that into reality into your life, and he's not.
Right.
You know, so we bring those dimensions here.
So what are aliens?
Aliens are demons, biblically. They're fallen angels.
I think there's aliens.
And it says that they're still bound here.
Yeah.
The Bible says that they're still here.
So you think this whole thing we're living in is just pretty much like a heaven or hell type thing out here, or what?
Well, this is definitely not heaven.
So we're in the middle.
Well,
people say, oh, you die in the...
You're going through your trials and tribulations according to your sins against what we're supposed to be living. If you're from the tribes, the 12 tribes, like the Bible.
Yeah.
You know, everybody takes Christianity and everybody, you know, I get so much criticism and stuff, and that's fine. That's cool. But educate yourself on the subject before you speak on it, you know, because then you come into it with not knowing shit, and you're just like, oh, well, I heard this and I heard that.
Yeah, you can't speak on it.
So the Bible comes from Scripture. Scripture comes from the Torah. The Torah is only given to a specific people. Only the 12 tribes of Israel, none else. Others are considered Gentiles or heathen, or called Goyim. They're heathen, those that the laws and statutes weren't given to. So the laws and statutes were given to Moses, the man named Moses, that was supposed to be given to his Israelites. There's a prophecy of a man that will come to fulfill those prophecies. His name was Yahushua, which people know as Jesus. That's not his real name. His real name is Yahushua. Off the hieroglyphs off the stone tablets and stuff. That his name doesn't go. Jesus is really pronounced Isis or Isis. That's not Jesus. So anyways, the laws and statutes were given to Moses to give to his people. Jesus was part of that prophecy. That's why they sent 3 wise men from the other nations to come and see if this was real, because they kept happening. The prophecies were always real. Christianity, Catholicism, and all that has nothing to do with the Bible. They're religions that are man-made to control man. Nothing else. All these words and terms that we use today, such as tithing has nothing to do with money. It has everything to do with your spirit. Give 5% or 10% of yourself, or whatever God instills in your spirit. It could be money. But
nothing is turned into money. Yeah, that's what we base everything on.
Like people trip out the word virgin. You know, the word virgin isn't what we think it is. A woman that hasn't been penetrated. It's a woman that hasn't been given up to marriage by her father. It is very important for you to pick your daughter's man or her husband, because that's the nation that's going to enter her. Yeah. And that nation's gonna go, because there's no such thing as a mixed race either.
Somebody asked, and I'm gonna let that ride in the city. They said, ask him, why do they call women bitches in his religion? Is that true? What religion is that?
I don't know what he's talking
about. Is it a weirdo? I don't know. Sorry,
I don't know what he's talking about.
I thought there was something in your Bible thing. Anyway, you know what? Let's get this thing ready. Go get your bag over there, homeboy. Get the pattern ready. We're gonna do a little break. Meanwhile, we'll figure out what we're gonna do. Chris, the homie's gonna get his tattoo gun ready, and we're gonna see where we're gonna pick Big Rooster at, and let's get this thing cracking. Go to that intermission. Thank you guys for tuning in.
I'll be back, homie. I'll be back all the time.
There we go, baby. There.
I'll be back, homie. I'll be back all the time.
tenemos una fiesta que hacer, sí, vamos. No, yo me tengo que ir con los compañeros, me tengo que hacer una canción nueva que tengo ahí. Hasta luego, mamá, me fui. Melo está en la casa, ¿qué hay? A todas las muchachas yo les digo hi. Salten en el piso como una jeva, pero baila esta canción porque la letra es nueva. Y hasta que termine van a estar animados con especial dedicación para los que esperaron. En el medio por algo así tan rico. No esperen más, nada más brinquen en el piso. Yo lo voy a patear como un costumbre, chica, y sé cómo lo quieren y cómo lo necesitan.
I always said I'd make it, no matter what, no matter how much I make, I can't make enough. I live the life that other rappers be making up. They so full of shit, they should take a dump. I caught 100 months, cause I like to play with guns. Went from the tour bus to USP Hazelton, where everybody got a banger, so I made me one. Just in case I gotta go ahead and take me one. You don't believe me, go ahead and do a paper run. I kept it good ever since October 81. And if I wasn't born a killer, the streets made me one. And after me, they weren't done, it came from my son. Just call me Glock, cause that boy is a son of a gun. I caught a bad from the penny safes, carrying one. It ain't my fault, they made me this way. Living my life so dangerously. It ain't my fault, they made me this way. Try to go home, but the streets beg me to stay.
Head hunting. West side get the money, head hunting. Hit that mainline level 4 and fuck the yada. I ain't never judged a man that sold my partner. Free my battles out there, prison my Rawala. I love a bitch who's into Louis and some Prada. Fuck it up. Let me see you drop it like they do in Sacramento. Oaktown, baby, no pressure on the pedal. Lightweight, baby, I just kill the instrumental. Someone tell fans, keep it coming for the label. My count handles that, yeah, Bugsy got the payroll. Splurging on the low, shit, I might hero Dale. Haha, say roll, say it one more time, I think Bugsy just fainted. I might hero Dale. Walk up in that bitch, I'm that fresh ass Sureño. Slick back hair, 3 flowers on the temple. Drip so hard, you would think it's heavy metal. Bitch, I'm a rock star, I can never settle. Lord forgive me while I'm sinning. 13 years up in this prison. Youth authorities to county visits. Mama crying, countless visits. Protocols to stay convincing. Silent movers. Hit that mainline level 4 and fuck the yada. I ain't never judged a man that sold my partner. Free my battles out there, prison my Rawala. I love a bitch who's into Louis and some Prada. Fuck it up. I'ma tell you what a gangster told me. Hop up in that scene with a Glock 17. Don't look back, let it ring, let it ring, let it ring, ring, ring till that fat lady sings. Pedestrians get in the way, yeah, I know sometimes they do. Separate the op, nah, let it loose. All affiliated just for being in the loop. I can never look back on broad daylight, I'm a fool. Mr. Hop out, mama's drop out, neighborhood's clout. This the calm down, everyone doubts. Mr. Night Out, neighborhood's hound, patrolling night rounds. I know karma come around, but I don't want it if it's free. I was only in my teens in my first murder scene. How I made it all alive, I'ma put that on me. I'ma put that on God, I'ma put that on my street. Y'all know what it be, Jackson Street, Fillmore Street. Lord, pray for me. Lord, pray for me.
Blue Song Records, the hottest record label in the world, bitch.
Big boss. Shot collar. Don Dada. Head honey. West side, get the money, ho. Look. I don't be tripping on them bitches that I know. I don't be tripping, little mama had to go. I don't be tripping, easy come, easy go. I don't be tripping, I'm a player from the O. That's right. County Slimy City, that's that 714. I don't be tripping when a homie riding low. If I got it, then you got it, and say you know how it goes. Hit the liquor store. I ain't even tripping, I'm just playing on my rope. I'm a solid ass homie, that's all I ever know. If I go down, I do my time program and do my burpees till I'm slow. I ain't even tripping cause I ain't never fold. Yeah, I said cuz, but I'm a different low. Same blue bandana, just a different league of homes. I ain't even tripping if they never put me on. I'ma get it out the mud, you can hear it in my song. West side money gang, you know how it goes. West side play gang, you know how it goes. West side money gang, you know how it goes. Southern California, get that motherfucking dope. Bitches and niggas ain't know. You gotta listen when I take a toast. I reminisce about days I was broke. I reminisce about days when these hoes gave up my love, but they did me so cold. Players mess up, oh I know. All my young players take notes. Sealed up, case closed. Tell me where them bankrolls say, bro. Why these fools on their ground flexing places that they can't go? That's a lame-o. Shamed of his come up with that rented ass Range Rover. Cane, bro. You the man, right? First food to Texas down, right? Then you hit that street like everything a damn lie. Where your paperwork? Where your heart at? Left the homies in that pen with no call back. Guess that little bit of fame got you thinking you's a bobcat. You a smart cat. I can see it through a street like damn, homie. High school, you was the man, homie. Till your actions hit the fan, homie. Betrayal, that's some shit I can never understand, homie. Still I rise on this life I live. Program with the marvelous, the ones I started with. Chunky fingers on that ab late night on some highness shit. I reminisce when I like this split. I don't be tripping on them bitches that I know. I don't be tripping, little mama had to go. I don't be tripping, easy come, easy go. I don't be tripping, I'm a player from the O. Juice County, Slimy City, that's that 714. I don't be tripping when a homie riding low. If I got it, then you got it, and say you know how it goes. Hit the liquor store. I ain't even tripping, I'm just playing on my rope. I'm a solid ass homie, that's all I ever know. If I go down, I do my time program and do my burpees till I'm slow.
You guys enjoy your food. Meanwhile, I'll be DJ of the day. That's my
Put some DMX on, man. Come on.
You can't eat tacos and fuck DMX and fucking nah. Maybe when he starts going, homeboy. Verás cómo estás en el restaurante, la comida, las cervezas frías.
Show me some of your movies.
Oh, there you go. See what we got, homie. I like paracadas. This is the original that everybody mama's heard?
Here's my name.
No, is it? Who's hitting me up? Yeah, we can do it on the table, we can do it over there.
So they're having a car wash for first day.
Yeah, they're doing something. They're doing some kind of a.
I'm gonna try to head over there.
Yeah. It was today. I think it was today.
Did you find out that's true about famous families doing they got a vaccine before 2 days before?
Oh no, I haven't heard that one
You
yet.
haven't seen it?
You got the vaccine 2 days before?
Yeah, the vaccine 2 days before. But there's a lawsuit going on.
See that? I'm sure there's gonna be a lot of like this guy. Do you really? Your shit hurts, huh?
Yeah, bro.
What those arms hurt right now? How many months?
January.
That's crazy, dude.
I thought he was 3.
What's that feel like? A Charlie horse or something?
Like, I mean, they slap you hard, huh?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Like a tetanus shot, right?
Yeah.
But the pain never went away. You know, tetanus pain will go away like in a day or so.
Right.
He's still there.
I told him, don't do it, Playboy, don't do
Why'd
it.
you do it, bro?
Yeah, why'd you do it? What the fuck's wrong with you, boo?
Diabetic.
So he was
Really fucking bad. Out of control diabetic. I know you look at me like usually out of control diabetic. Huge. Yeah, but I shoot up. I fucking take pills. I mean, so that's why I did it because I was told the consequences of taking the vaccine. Of me getting it,
Pay the paper
I have more. Me getting it, I have more chance of dying.
Absolutely.
And if I just get it, then I deal with the fucking sore arms. You know, so that's why I did it.
That was it. Yeah, that was. I want you to do
What?
that.
Yeah.
Shit was like nothing.
Yeah, some people, my mom's took it, but I'm not taking that shit, man.
But now you made me think something different with that video you showed.
Yeah, but they're saying-
Now I just got the mark of the beast on me. Now they could go and fucking.
Because Daniel
Make
never
me go
said he
kill
was a
somebody.
perfect man.
Make me go kill somebody, you know?
I'm not talking shit. Why are you drinking that? It's like 0, Daniel.
Yeah, Louis fucking cold fucking 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 cold fucking crazy kill somebody. And there I go. You know, they're gonna blame me.
It's a microchip that's in there.
It's a microchip working.
Yeah, man.
You think we could be in the Matrix? Huh? You think we could be in the Matrix?
You know the Matrix was a documentary? It's not a movie?
No, you're not.
Yeah. So documentaries are on something based on that's happened or gonna happen.
So we could be.
Yeah, and the Terminator movie was a documentary as well.
Oh, dude, did you see the latest one? They got they had a what's that fool from CNN? He went and did one, but it was for like his own independent shit where they're showing the robots now. The guys pushing the robot moves. The guys they got the robot. I mean the robots. You look at these robots,
they can think.
It looks like fucking the man. I mean, it looks like Terminator, dude. And I'm hearing this guy talk, the inventor of the robots, right? He's like, no, we haven't quite figured out what we're gonna do with these. And no, I'm like, but I have military. That's the first thing that pops in my head. These are gonna be militarized.
Who's gonna pay the most?
Yeah, whoever's gonna pay the most money. But and then he's saying about.
He's talking about
Yeah, we're like, and he's not. No, this is a casual time, and the robots. The guy said, "Oh, but it's not like the Terminator. They don't think that way right now. They don't. But eventually, they're gonna get AI where they're gonna think to themselves.
I guarantee you, homie,
They have to.
3 months.
Just like every computer thinks for itself. It's gonna be
Bro. Just try it, bro.
Yeah.
Eventually.
Just order that, and the parsley and cilantro. Buy that at the market
Yeah. Hell yeah.
every morning, bro. drink a cup.
There's a reason he's a diet.
Oh, so it's like a you mix it all in, drink.
So
It's a drink.
the parsley and the cilantro, you boil that in the morning. Every morning you drink that. First, you gotta detoxify your kidneys and your liver.
Yeah.
First thing, bro, because that's what's constantly cleaning your blood.
Yes.
So when you do that, then you can start to build your body up.
Okay.
It's like a car, bro. What you're gonna make the outside look all nice, but the inside gonna be shit.
Yeah.
People go to the gym and they start working out, but they're eating all the junk shit.
Yeah. Exactly.
You gotta start from the inside out, bro.
Appointment at 11 a.m.
That diet, bro.
Oh,
You
yeah.
can look it up yourself.
I had a tune-up scheduled for the day.
Thank you.
What are you gonna get? This is the plug?
The plugs, whatever else. I'm gonna do a fucking. Yeah, I was gonna take it. I had my peppers up on my 11 a.m. I forgot.
During that week, it's better.
Yeah, probably. But you can hear it, dude. Like the truck started. The idle was getting rough. I'm about to finally hit 100,000 miles, and that's when. Yeah. No, but no, I drive a lot too. My wife's car doesn't have that many miles.
Yeah, you do drive a lot though.
Yeah, I drive a lot too.
Jeeping it for a day or so?
Huh?
Can you be jeeping it?
Yeah, probably. It'd be a nice time. But we got a detox, homeboy. You got a detox. They say audio cuts in and out when Gil gets loud. Oh, it's probably because it's got me maxed out. Well,
Gil gets loud.
I'm the kind of guy that I don't need a microphone, dude. I'm very loud. Some of these people think that I'm fucking screaming.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Yeah.
And me and my
I'm like phoning him. Kind of telling him.
me and my wife, when we talk, and she be like, that's how I talk. That's how I talk. People.
There's people out on my phone.
Yeah, the lights overload that chair.
I'm not screaming.
The mic is better there. No, but it gets loud. You got that thing where it maximizes. It's supposed to cut out, because if it didn't cut out, it'll blow your eardrums open. That's what I'm saying. All right, what are we doing this at?
Right here on the table.
On the table?
Yeah.
Table.
Take this mic off real quick. Only mic on is which one? Just leave that one.
Is it any wonder?
It's not just.
Yep, just like that. And I can be right here. Ahorita le está doliendo. He's about to throw up. I don't know where. That's why I'm trying to let him see where he's at.
I mean, this one, that's how I did it. I have to just stand up like that.
I don't know. Take your shirt off and see where you're gonna do that. That's what we want to know. That's what we all want to know, homeboy. Yeah. Where you going?
Yes, I went to the doctor. Yes, but no, I barely got the appointment that I had is supposed to be coming up this month, but like I changed doctor because the doctor we'll see. Like it's like he only comes in twice a week, and then the day that I wanted to go, like no, he fucking just seen me through a fucking iPad to me. Like, hopefully I need a fucking. Well, did you take COVID test? Dude, I was in the hospital. They gave me a COVID test, which is a week.
Sit down right here. Crazy. Sit right here. Sit down. Where do you want to get it?
Rib shot.
Yeah, they're starting getting back. That's no, that's side, yeah. One of these sides. Yeah, see that one. It works.
That's sure.
I think it's gonna get in the way, bro. You're probably really gonna have to lay down. To be honest with you.
Just
lay back there. Yeah. No, people like that. Yeah. You want to be right this way?
No, sideways.
Oh, you want to go one across that? Oh, okay, that's better. Yeah, that's cool like that.
And you using one of those little chairs right there?
Yeah.
The little black ones?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, let me move this
Yeah,
shit.
so that's like
Alright, move this video real quick, people.
shoot your doctor.
What else could I use?
Right down there should be a couple.
Okay, I don't want
No, you can put it into one of those. Alright, let me move this camera. I'm gonna use the video for younger people. Don't be too scared.
I told you that. I was just writing shit down.
You go sit in the cabin chair over there, Chris. For a minute.
Secret.
Yeah, there you go. That's the town, man. Mr. Chris, say hi to the world.
Hello, everyone.
What
up? What up?
So I changed.
I'm taking over. Welcome to the Chris Show, everyone. Welcome to the Chris Show.
These guys just didn't know.
We're going to talk about what I want to talk about.
That's right.
Oh, man.
Wait, here's off.
It's a beautiful day out there.
Yeah, right?
Mm-hmm. Best time to be in LA. In the valley, anyway.
Right.
Keep having for free. You say over, I think you have to control. So you qualify to pay your own. Because that's what you're saying. Every time she goes, she feels like, like 25 or some shit like that. Or whatever you guys do. Yeah.
Sitting there, people.
That's what it's there for. It was my she was that. She was like I keep knocking down. And like anything that I eat that has like even right now, like the third day, they send me some. He doesn't eat like a little bit. I was doing because I feel the burning already in the stomach.
You're gonna have to do
no, I don't. But if that's what they told me, you have to eat it.
You have tried it?
Yeah.
Don't get the pills that they give you for that, bro. They're gonna get off your pills, watch.
I already did. I already took it for fucking 10 days.
They're like the red ones?
And no, they give me antibiotics. So they say I developed bacteria.
Gastritis, right?
It's a bacteria that passed down to my.
They said the same thing to me, bro. I had the same thing.
So I was going to the bathroom and
I could only eat a little bit.
Fucking day.
So I could throw the rest of it.
Yes. You just start coming up with.
So what did you do? You just changed your.
You need to change your diet. It's all about your diet. No red meat, no chicken. Johnny can start it. What he's done over time, and I mean, I'm not no doctor, but this is what I know and said it. He's destroyed the lining of his stomach. So those stomach acids cannot break down the food content. So whatever the most of the food that he can't break down, it comes back up. His body's trying to kill the food.
Can't break it down.
Yeah. So his body starts to produce more mucus. He starts to spit it out a lot. All organic. He needs to start like just get home with cilantro and parsley in the morning, boil that, and drink it in alkaline water. Everything you have to start fasting. So meaning only eat one meal a day, bro. One meal a day. It's gonna be hard for you, but you could start little by little. You know, no chicken, no meat. If you could just drink juice and eat one meal a day, or if you're gonna eat something, make sure it's fruit or salad.
I eat all that shit.
But when you do eat it, don't add none of that dressing shit. We like to add all that shit, and that defeats the whole purpose, bro.
After all that shit.
All that shit.
Olive oil.
There's two minerals that the earth produces. It's organic and acidic. Okay, we need alkaline and acidic. We're addicted to acidic shit.
Yeah, so we got to talk about that.
So when you go outside and add sugar, that builds acidic. So it starts to bump up with that. So you gotta come back to alkaline, bro. You'll be more healthier when you eat
right now, it's kind of like, I haven't been smoking, I've been drinking, it's kind of like, I feel better. I feel better. I wake up on like Saturday morning, I start drinking. Yeah, too.
Can you say that?
So switch this one.
I was gonna say, this sounds like it's recent.
Huh?
That guy doesn't look like he's like in his 60s.
Oh yeah, no. That guy sounds good.
Yeah, that's a new band. The Sinceres.
Are you gonna get the pattern?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
I'll pull the chair right here. That's
Yeah, I put a. I had to put the sheet over it because it's so bright. But I could go up. Let me have any more light. I'll brighten it up.
You have a pencil?
Yeah. Yeah. Perfect. You go.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Like, yeah, we got you. Don't sleep. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's why I got up. I was like, I just ran outside. You know?
No, I know who it is. He did Michael Butler's all his tattoos.
That guy bum? He's off of Strathern. Michael Potter, huh? Michael Potter, he's married to Flaco's sister. All right.
We see them do it, and then I took a whole then I started right up. It's gonna come out. I should just slammed me too hard. Cause then I started, you know, the acid from the hurting my fucking throat and shit. Oh.
Alkaline water.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And that like so expensive? Like,
Yeah. Well, you gotta buy it in bulk.
awesome.
Yeah, I go to there's like waterias where they just sell like water. You never like a wateria? Oh man, there's one in Hollywood. I go to one. I'm in Van Nuys, and there's one that's off of Sherman Way in Sepulveda.
Yeah.
They charge $2 a gallon for it.
It's like water already, or you guys go fill up your own thing?
You got to bring a jug, but they sell the jugs.
Yeah.
So like I have pretty hardcore anxiety, so I had acid reflux like all the time, and so I started drinking alkaline water like exclusively.
And it worked.
Because it's the opposite. Stomach acid, right? So it's the opposite. So it balances it out. And so it's expensive enough to where like you'll probably have like a $40-$50 water bill.
Your health is more important than that.
Exactly. So, but what I started doing is I started cutting it down, because you can buy the big 5-gallon jugs like that, and then I do 3 gallons of alkaline and 2 gallons of just regular purified water.
Yeah.
So it's not quite as alkaline, but it saves you money.
Yeah.
And it still works, right? But yeah, definitely recommend it.
I got a pen.
50, bro.
Oh. I don't know if this kind of pen's still too leaky though.
No, that's cool, bro.
Make sure it's good enough. You to run it.
You want a big one? I got one big in my car.
That's cool, bro. I got it. I'll use it. I usually just freehand it, but you want righty, so I'm gonna do something similar to it. I think you'll like
Here's another one. That one's not this brand new one.
And you won't tell like I'm friends with you, bro. I see the pool, but which one? Oh no, that's on the strip. My room was like, I was sitting on the girl. That strip, dude? Yeah, right there. Like, I don't know exactly what floor, but we're on the 20th floor. It's like right there. I went the next week. It's like in that little place. It's like that. Yeah.
Chris, if you got these little, give me more thing. Yeah, it's just pretty much freestyle.
Okay.
I'll hit you up. One of those ones. Yeah. You have Fremont. Yeah. You go over the bridge. Over the freeway. Yeah. They have a bunch of stuff. Yeah. Yeah, like more Vegas. I need more than just we don't gangs. Oh, okay. Good. You know. They got yeah. See a line? Yeah. What they did, they took down the Vegas club and they built the new circuit. So when we went in the two areas, they went in where Smart we got up, went in Vegas. North Vegas Boulevard and the beat. The floor. Yeah.
Sit right here. You can sit right here. You can see the mask. Yeah, you can take the cup. Sure. All right. Yeah. Let me go walking around here with the camera here. There.
Okay.
Yeah, I was afraid of the next day. Oh, you did? Weekend. Oh, shit. So much people, like, so many people there that everybody was there. Yeah. But they've always been open. Yeah, people over here were scared. Yeah, I just thought about it. They were jumping on shit. Yeah, but nothing that. Well, when the trip started, I went that day, but it was like, I got there that Friday, and the next day everything was closed. Oh, so we went that Friday, and then we're walking around. The next day, everything was closed down. And then, they have a super also picking up over there.
All right.
Yeah, they have stuff.
What movie was this? Don't put no fucking dick in the side of my hand or whatever it was. The old man goes, he's gonna get a tattoo.
Boulevard Nights.
Yeah. This young man, don't be putting a fucking dick on the side of my some shit like that. That was bad. BGV. But Chugo's from 11, no?
No, Chugo's from BGV.
Chugo from BGV. Yeah. And then the 1111th Street Rankers. That's the famous one.
Me? I just watched it like maybe a couple weeks ago. You were born at home, like. Probably the house. Yeah, probably the hall. A lot of movies in the hall. But they go weekend. Like, after 73 or 71.
Somewhere.
I'm in so, I never went to a theater somewhere.
You can make light stick on the yeah, everything's gonna be big. Yeah.
That's right.
My speed me quiero wow.
That guy checking his profile right now.
No, my sister put up one picture simply.
Really? Is it good there?
Yeah, my sister, right? That's all I got.
Yeah, I forgot. Stencils, bro.
Pull that shit back here. Just pull it down. Thank you.
Hey, Gil, you don't have a marker set, huh?
Markers?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we do.
You do? Can I use it?
Oh, you gotta use it too.
I'm putting it out there freehand.
Markers, you mean
Like just regular little markers? Crayola markers?
None of this shit, right?
Yeah.
It's not a Sharpie, though, right?
Yeah, it's
Like a smaller.
Yeah.
Unless you have a.
No, my wife has.
Unless you got a old deodorant.
Not that big, but we're
What's the deodorant?
The old school deodorant? You do? I
They used to put the
Yeah, I mean, I forgot my stencil stuff.
school, you go to the long
I forgot some shit.
falls off the classroom. Actually, you know what song came out? Because I remember I did Christmas in there. So when we were in school, the teacher was like, "Yeah, we're gonna bring the make some music. You know, my kid, this is just some lay down OPP." The first time I heard
Man.
I didn't know what that means. I didn't know what it was.
Yeah.
You talking about these?
OPP, and then they
Yeah.
Come on.
Damn, you are old school, Waffles. You still use stress rolling or what?
Huh?
Big flowers?
No, we just have to talk about that. No, but I got Murray's.
Okay.
That was early.
Yeah. Scissors?
It hurt.
A little bit. It's like the first time hurt.
You got that shit in your chest, huh?
When you hit that nipple, huh?
No, you got an arm and shit right here. Your body's still open.
I gotta keep my shit covered. I could have gone like at the head.
Yeah, you could have gone.
No, but there's some fools that got all their head tatted up with their neck and you think I'm a shirt.
Yeah.
Nothing on their body.
That's what it is nowadays.
I just keep my shit covered. I always kept it like, you gotta be professional when you get out. You gotta have a life.
Yeah.
You should have a life.
You play ball? You play ball? A little bit?
You trying to put on the team or what?
My daughter.
Yeah. His daughter?
Really?
Dude, yes.
Wow. 13? Damn. Yeah, there are opportunities out there for female basketball players.
What you like, damn, like
thin, like in good shape. Like, oh no, she can play something.
Yeah.
Like, volleyball, you get college thing.
College scholarships, yeah. WNBA.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Look right here, look right there.
Thank you.
Yeah, no. Let me do this.
So capture shot real quick.
Station beer here.
I think it might be yours. Are you in your pocket? That because it's a big one.
Yeah, you're in line.
Y-E-S-E.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Double check it. Right here. Thank you.
Oh, let's take this one in there. Put this mic over there. I think we just have it. Yeah.
Marble in that shit?
The ball bearing, yeah. It's really big black rose, so it gets stuck to each other right away.
Can I get that one?
Hey, kid, you don't have a smaller chair, huh? Hello?
I got everything, brother. I got everything. I got you, brother. I got you. Aquí tenemos todo, carnal. That's your shot right there.
You think it's not any time?
On. Perfect. Hey, you couldn't help yourself, huh?
Yeah.
Cause of trouble. He's like, I gotta concentrate.
Yeah.
She went away.
Yeah, I think it's here. Okay. Stills.
Dirty box. Yes, sir.
You hear shit like that?
Shit. We got 3 grandkids. My nephew turning 3rd. Fucking nuts, huh?
It's like my dad didn't understand my rap.
Yeah.
Shut that shit off. Yeah. I feel the same way now. The other day I was driving on Victory. Shit, I think it's right here on top.
You were the whole person.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Still keeping it though.
I caught myself.
Yeah.
Beautiful down in the needle.
Boy, I got paint on him.
Well, he is as big as a fucking ox. You would think that's
You get down to the next town, you came around with me.
This one's off.
This week?
Yeah, we could probably get one. light shining down. Like this one? Oh, now you see more light. Yeah, I get more light. Unzip that? Unzip it? No, these ones also want to put even better. Good? Yeah. You can even, I don't know if you can shine. No, but you think you need more light, or is that not that good?
No, because this one goes higher. Service, I'm going.
Hey, all right.
And the way that we got California from the U.S. is that when the U.S. came in, well, first it was when they took over Texas, the east side of Texas, which is the Rio Grande, they took all that. They pretty much took it, the U.S. And from the Rio Grande west, maybe for like, let's say like 10 miles, you know, all along the Rio Grande. Mexico claimed that there was theirs. U.S. claimed that it was nobody's land. President Taft, knowing that he wanted from shining sea to shining sea, he needed Congress's back to take it. How are you going to get it? So he sent a suicide mission, which is army. I don't know if it was army. It had been armies at that time, you know. But he sent 10 army guys to the U.S. to cross the Rio Grande. So of course the Mexican soldiers were like, "Oh, they're in our land," so they slaughtered them. So Taft went back to Congress and said, "Hey, they slaughtered our men." Congress was like, "Go."
Oh yeah, they were looking for reason to fucking war.
So the sucks is that President Taft sent 10 men to go sacrifice their lives for the rest of it, so he could go back to Congress and say, "Look, they killed 10 of our people in our land that we consider ours," and to justify it. And Congress was like, "Yeah, take it." So they took all of Mexico, the U.S. They just didn't take just the border there. They went all the way into Mexico City and took all of Mexico. The U.S. didn't want all of Mexico. They were like, it's too big to control with the U.S. and then all of Mexico. So what they did, they created a border. You know? So during that time, people went back to President Santana went back to Mexico City, said, "Hey, we need back. This is what's going on." And Santana was just like, "There's nobody over there. Like, there's no people over there. Yes, it's our land, but there's nobody there. You know?" So it was like, we don't really need that land or whatever. So people had to come back to Alexander Peel, which was his brother, you know, and say, "Hey man, we don't got no backing." The U.S. just ran for it. They even went in and took over Mexico. You know, and then they made the border, and then, you know, and they said, "Oh, we're selling, we'll give you money for that." For Mexico never sold it. The U.S. said, "Here, we'll give you whatever it was, $1,000 an acre," you know, in the 15th century. But here, of course, Mexico took it. They're like, "Fuck, pay money. You stole it the month, and now you're gonna pay us for it." But that's when you go, "Oh, we bought your land." Oh, you didn't buy our land. You took it, and then all of it. You know. But the governor's mansion is the people were there. So that's what right off of William Boulevard and the 605. You can see it. Which wasn't not a mansion anymore, but back in the day, oh yeah, it's a historical park. Yeah, and some of the people found it. They have like legal rights to it. Like, they can get married there. You know, so it's pretty good for them. And some of them, like in downtown LA, they got the Field People Museum. And, one of the parents was like, "Yeah, they have a cable that's used before he passed away. And they have it, but it clearly says it's a replica." And like, we have the original one. We have an original cane, you know, family plan. I'm trying to get them on the show, you know. Everybody's like, "People go back." Yeah, he is back. He was stopped into a Mexican family. He came over here on Mexico. That's why you have Baja California. What are you trying to get on the show? The grandson, the 5th grade grandson, which he's about 76 years old. I've been trying to get him on, but that's my sister's mother-in-law.